G'day, and welcome to ComicsMATE, your mates in comics from the land down under. I'm your host, Dean James, and today we're going to be talking about the future of Marvel Studios.
Oh, hello.
Since their debut of Phase 4's tentatively titled The Multiverse Saga in 2021, Marvel Studios has been met with its fair share of mixed to downright negative reviews from fans as the projects begin to roll out. The main concerns stem from Marvel's quantity over quality approach, constantly pushing out several projects at a time that nobody asked for, without providing ample time to work out their project's components adequately. This has led to subpar, sometimes downright bad production values among several releases, from projects with rushed visual effects,
Can you see me?
choppy editing, and terrible or even unfinished writing in their scripts.
Black Girl Magic!
As Marvel Studios continues with their sights set on concluding the Multiverse Saga with the release of Avengers Secret Wars planned for release on May 7th, 2027, some have expressed concerns over how exactly Marvel plans to go about this with so many variables constantly changing over the years. With the current state of affairs at Marvel Studios, many fans are worried about how this much level of uncertainty could ultimately affect the MCU, dubbed the MCU by a growing number of disgruntled fans who the people working at Marvel have no problem showing their growing amount of disdain for.
I want to know exactly what is the definition behind the MCU.
The MCU is defined by Kevin Feige. Okay, so back in 2018, there was an article and he came out and he basically said, I'm paraphrasing, that we need to have more female characters than male characters. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But on top of that, they just bypassed decades of really good stuff to get to the modern, identity politics, the intersectional feminism where it's all the girl bosses and all the male characters are diminished, or it's just pure character assassination. That's what the MCU is.
Disney needs to change, and they seem to have heard the shouting loud and clear, and are hoping to right the course of this ship if recent articles are anything to go by.
I'm gonna turn this car around, and there'll be no Cape Canaveral for anybody!
Like this article from Screen Geek. Avengers vs. X-Men reportedly considered by Marvel Studios. A new report claims that Marvel Studios has considered the possibility of an Avengers vs. X-Men movie set in the MCU. Marvel Studios is headed in some very interesting directions with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. They've acquired plenty of fan-favorite characters and superhero teams in recent years. Now, however, it looks like an Avengers vs. X-Men movie could actually be in the cards. The X-Men were acquired by Marvel Studios when Disney bought out 20th Century Fox. Now they have access to fan-favorite characters like Wolverine, Deadpool, and villains like Magneto. While many fans assumed the X-Men themselves would fight alongside the Avengers, it looks like the opposite could happen. Marvel Studios has already been introducing different X-Men characters throughout the MCU. This began with a cameo from Professor X in Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness. Of course, this was a variant from another universe, much like a recent cameo from Beast in the Marvels.
You are now in a reality parallel to your own, which is, of course, impossible.
However, as the franchise become more connected in future projects, there seems to be many more opportunities for the studio to explore. According to Cosmic Circus, an idea has been tossed around that involves an Avengers vs. X-Men film set between the members of the 616 Avengers and the X-Men. Of course, this should be taken with a grain of salt. While it is technically possible, and even something that really could be in talks, the publication notes that it's just too early to discuss, especially as the X-Men have not yet made their way into the 616 universe.
There are multiple realities, Peter. This is Earth, Dimension 616. I'm from Earth 833. We share identical physical constants, level 4 symmetry.
It's worth noting that this is also just one of several potential X-Men projects in addition to the upcoming film reboot. The first major X-Men project from the studio, however, will be 2024's Deadpool 3. The upcoming film will reunite Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine for a crossover that is expected to bring them into the MCU.
But we did have one idea. Hey Hugh, you want to play Wolverine one more time?
Yeah, sure, Ryan.
One thing is for certain then, and that's that the possibilities are nearly endless for this shared universe, especially now that Marvel Studios has access to more characters than ever before. The only real question is, are they capable of using these characters correctly, and bringing them to the big screen in a way that we will all enjoy? Alright, so that's my video on the future of the MCU moving forward into Phase 5. Do you think Marvel has what it takes to turn this ship around, or are they already dead in the water? Are you excited about the X-Men? I'm a little concerned after the mess that is Phase 4, but I'm confident that at least Deadpool 3 will be great. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll be here reading and responding to what I like and what I don't like. I read every comment, so yeah, feel free to drop your thoughts down below. My name is Dean James, your mate in comics from the land down under. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and do all the things. I'll see you next time.